get after it.
The Bounce House, and it's easy to see why they call it that. Home of the Knights of UCF. What do you think about that? And this crowd is ready for a big one. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the UCF Knights. Glad to have you with us.
I don't like that it's raining.
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Not a fan of the rain, not a fan of hitting the ball first. But we got it.
On the run from inside his own 5.
We had 2 fumbles week 1. We got to clean that up today. All right? Yeah, last time I played these dudes, they were on my tail, dude. They were on me.
To get your emotions under control.
Absolutely on me.
Games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pop.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that the fans are.
Yeah, we ain't gonna take that lick.
But it's just football.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, we'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO,
read option these boys to death, huh?
So he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
And a nice run there.
Great blocking right there.
Finally makes the stop. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollock.
Oh, can I get to the outside here?
And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole
bet.
year.
You bet.
Haha,
nah, son. Nah, son.
Their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left, receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs, locking on them, running their feet. That's not their first priority. I know they're going to catch the ball more than they're going to block. Nice job blocking in that toss.
From the gun, running back on the move. They
Just
make the stop.
shred them, son. Shred them.
To move those sticks for the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
I need you to pick up that block. Nah, we really don't got to, brother.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback.
We'll keep it on the ground here. I think I can get it.
It'll be a draw.
Face with tears of joy.
Come on. Dude, shut up, Rainey.
Just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Shut your mouth.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on.
Go right off
That's
that.
a really good omen for this offense.
57 right here.
Face with tears of joy.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense.
Get Tud to my boy 32 here.
Nowhere to run.
Trying to run it in.
Let's go.
And he takes it in for the score.
Easy.
Sorry, I had to see if YouTube says it too.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 78 yards.
Dude, we ran the ball down our throat right there, brothers.
Capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So USF's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
From the gun, the ground.
Oh no! I could have took his head off.
After picking up the first down.
I could have took his head off, brothers.
Racing to the line in the hurry up. To the ground, he's got it again.
Keep staying, hurry up, bro. Stay in it.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. On second down, wants to throw. Slips through his hands and incomplete.
All over it, bro. All over it.
Everything set up for the screen except the catch. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years.
Let's try to get a little targeting call on that one.
Down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
The Bulls send out the punt unit. He'll bring it back. It's They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
They'll throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Duggan. On the move at the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
I was about to kill him if I got that play off. I'm gonna touch.
Let's have a look at our game summary.
It's not the play I wanted to run.
Here with first down to open this period. Reject fires complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
The Knights will have it 1st and 10.
I should have tossed it, brother. What am I doing? It's all right.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
His drive was clicking along,
Yeah,
but
good
now
mom.
it's 2nd and 14. Give to the running back. And they're able to get him down.
Yeah, Listen, in these situations, it's so hard to push the ball down the field because the defense is playing pass. We bring in more DBs. We're dropping deeper in our coverage, and we're making you throw the ball underneath or run the football. Nice job by the running back. Listen, we got good yards.
No way we got a hold there. There's no way.
Hang on just a second.
Oh
Down.
my
Let's see what this is about.
There's no way.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it
Yeah, no
costs this
kidding,
offense
Reese.
here.
No kidding.
Here comes a third down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Bump all that.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house.
Let's go.
Touchdown, UCF!
And this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together,
Back
this
'em
is
up.
a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, but a solid pickup
So sad
to put
about
them in position to pick up a first down. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. The give to the back.
Yeah, I don't know where the whole O-line went on that one.
Chance they knock him down for a loss of 5.
Wide offset.
It's amazing
We're
how
gonna
play
stay
by the
in.
defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with them.
And down he goes.
All
back
over it.
for 3.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pitting their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is
See
playing
ya.
great. Defense has gotten stops.
And he breaks into the open. And chunk plays are
Too
the name
fast.
of the game.
Too
And they
furious.
get one here before the defense finally
Too
makes the
fast.
stop.
Too
The
furious.
Knights are threatening in the red zone. Going up top on first down.
Oh my gosh, they
And
flew
he
in
was
there.
drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense eyes up there.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass.
No, get the block.
Get there.
Oh, it's so frustrating.
Nice job by the defense.
Let's not give a call on
down,
jet pass.
blowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
He's moving out of the pocket. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry up.
I'll get a pick in a second.
On 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline.
Like right here.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Got some room to run. Continues
Get
to
off.
fight for yards. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. I mean, you've already given up a couple of touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Knights. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the 1st half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
I'd say, brother, you're trying to kill your receiver there.
Physical pass defense. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. They'll go to the ground. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets a block.
Block.
Smashes through the
Good
tackle.
block.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Oh, I had R1 wide open, bro.
And a
Oh, I had a tug. What am I doing?
world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I had a tud. Might have a tud here.
He's looking to throw.
No, he
Fires
covered
toward
it.
the end zone.
Oh,
And
he
swatted
debated
down
me.
by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
Throws to the wideout.
Look at me using the choice routes correctly.
Now
Let's
he's got
go.
it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback checking the play. He's back to throw on second down. They took a shot at the
No, I thought I got it.
almost picked it off. It'll be third down.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's caught. It's Duggan.
And quarterback
Fine, I'll
on the
kick
same
one.
page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his spot. They make the stop, and that is
Took
the
out that
end of
Achilles.
the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Knights will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a second.
Pass within.
Yes, sir.
Try and play action.
No way he caught that, bro.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They move the tight end all over. He'll pull it on the read. Keeps the legs moving.
Dude.
At the 20, he's got space. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way.
Gotta make that tackle, bro.
Touchdown Bulls. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah.
I always run him, bro. Every time.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah. It's working now,
You did,
but
Jacob.
it might
You
be
freaking
too
did,
little
brother.
too late, but at least you got the party started.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
No,
Able to
I was
find
sneaking in
enough
there.
room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work.
Let's get back into the
They've
old
got the
pistol.
lead here.
The old
Last time they
pistola.
settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Getting some heat.
Ooh.
Blasted as he lets it go.
Why was that pass so bad?
Can't find
I feel like I
his
got
man as
smoked.
he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab.
Pick up the block, Wayne.
And they
What
are
are you
pushing
doing?
the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one.
What
The
are you
tackle is
doing,
finally
brother?
made. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red.
Jinx GBCU put little Ole ASU in the sack.
Stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Got a man on the right. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball.
Get in there.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Oh, no.
Getting tackled.
That's an outstanding
A field
effort by the
goal,
defense.
brothers.
Backs against
What are
the
y'all
wall. How
talking
about
about?
the play inside on that
What
defensive
are you
line, just
talking about?
tunneling down low. They're able to get the stop, and now they set up 4th and 1 on the goal line.
On the option. Now the toss.
Ugh.
Touchdown, UCF! And the pummeling has started.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be. And they've looked explosive today.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin,
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Western Kentucky. We are the eyes and ears
I don't
of
know
the
why I
college
keep
football
falling
fan,
for
and
this
we've got you
stupid read
covered
option.
all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
When you're a
Meow.
defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. The
Please
problem is, these guys are such good
destroy him.
athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
They're getting this guy lathered up. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So you get stuffed on 1st down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on 2nd, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play?
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. They've got to
So nice sitting at work watching Matt play.
You're welcome, brother.
find a way to start to get something together here in the 2nd half.
Blow it up.
On the screen.
Blow it up.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Bulls line up to punt it away.
Okay, I got new offense, bro. New playbook.
He only needs a sliver of daylight.
But this guy is not new. He is the same dude.
Touchdown, Knights! And the punishment has been extended. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little.
No.
Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown.
Going for his third straight Returner of the Year award.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. First down to start the drive after the break.
Is he a backup quarterback?
They'll start this drive with a pass. And it's intercepted.
Backup's in.
Turnover for the defense.
The backup is in.
Down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT.
Throw it to R1, you big dum-dum.
Man, oh man, that defensive end.
You big silly goose.
On that play. Exploded out of his three-point stance. Is able to use the swim move and get to the QB.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Headed to the end zone. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance.
I need y'all to
running the
pick
football.
that freaking dude up right there.
Yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He
Thank
had
you.
to shoulder the load.
Touchdown, UCF!
Thank you.
The route is on. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Let's see what he can do with the return.
Oh, I wanted
And
to
they'll
kill him.
haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing.
Look at him, Hoyt.
On third down, he drops the throw.
I
Unloads to
got
the
my
wideout.
brothers.
Got his man downfield. He's going to have
Should've
enough
blitzed.
to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Tackled there by the defense.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single
Yes, sir.
Fires a ball, now it's picked off. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Knights.
La, 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 la.
D coming up with a play like that.
Heisman.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And here's the return. And the coverage team gets the
No,
return
no, no,
on the
no.
ground.
Wow.
Wow.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Well, the good good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well,
Oh my gosh, you see that freaking moon slide that dude said?
Play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Kind of knew I was cooked.
The offense
Dang.
has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little
Oh, I
bit
think
of
you saw that
confidence
blitz coming.
they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And they're
I
getting
think
it
he saw it.
rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got
think he
any
saw that
space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get
You did.
extra yards.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the
Yeah,
pass
because
rush
I
to
haven't
go
run zone coverage all day.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Flips it out
Oh,
on the
that was so close.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing
They
yardage.
threw it in reverse, Terry.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play.
Where
After the
is
catch, they're able to make
my
the
play
tackle
that I want
right
to run?
away, and now they've set up
There's
third
not.
down.
Not there.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50.
Gonna go get him.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Gonna go get him.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
My dog Hoyt, bro. Ooh, look, we doing team dance. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
The Bulls will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Gotta make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle
Go.
pulls from overload.
Yes. Yes.
He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCF.
Oh, we're getting that Turner of the Year 3 times.
Has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the
No,
next
no,
drive.
no, no. No, no,
Okay,
no,
so
no.
here comes the offense returning to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd
Got my
like to
back
be
up
more
D in
productive
there. Let's
this
see if he
time,
can make a
David.
play.
And I think this
Ooh, good
offense
move.
has to be a little bit more
Good move.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning.
Where's my starter back in?
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Looking to throw on second down.
Yo, I want him.
It is, he throws.
I knew he was about to complete that pass. I'm about to get so sad. Oh no, my stud freshman got hurt.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county.
Oh, Carson's standing up, bro. Look.
On 3rd
He's
and
hungry.
long, hoping to throw
He's
beyond the
hungry.
sticks.
Oh, I got double team.
Fires to the wide. And they'll miss
No
the
way you
connection
don't
here on
pick
3rd
that,
down.
brother.
And this defense has put a
Maybe I
game
can get another
together.
punt return
It is
touchdown.
hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this
Go.
football game.
No. I might have could have just kept going left there. Yeah, substituting, brother. Trips. I'm gonna try a little something. Little play action counter waggle.
Does it once again.
Maybe I can
What do
hit
you
my
think about
deep
that?
cross here.
They're
Thoughts?
in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or
Of
happy
course.
with getting the W.
Of course, brothers. Yeah.
Down Knights. And the stomping has commenced.
And with that score, you start to get excited.
Oh, we got the
because you can feel
new
momentum
hotness in this
starting
playbook.
off
Let's
2-0.
get it.
I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And he hauls drills it in, and everybody's on the edge of their
No,
seats.
no, catching.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean,
Old-fashioned fanny paddling.
The woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated.
Fighting for my life in LSU and you playing USF SMH.
Hey, dog, I don't want to hear it. They almost beat me last year. And they were ranked until Randy beat them last week.
They have to understand man for man in this offense.
My hard games are coming, bro. Don't worry.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He's going to pass.
I got to go back and watch your LSU game, though, Jacob.
Takes a hit as he fires.
I got to go back and watch it.
Just as he released it on 1st down and just
I'm just excited to watch you because I never get to watch
This
you.
is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people
I say that.
like, but
They should have caught that one.
do better next time.
Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves him in a hole.
I want the ball back.
And
Running it up.
tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
And this game is obviously Adam Hayes.
Yeah, you can do that now thanks to Rainey and Todd.
Yes, sir. I'm so happy for you, Jacob. Like, Fiber is just life-changing,
Continue
man.
to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football.
Coverage was
Dang it, Bobby.
all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work.
We going deep to
They
Wiccan.
have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up.
He uncorks one deep.
Oh, my QB can't throw it far enough, dude.
And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
And that's a good
Literally
start for
can't
this
throw it far
defense.
enough.
And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football and be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Trying to get to him. He's going to take off. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll use the
Could have thrown
timeout.
that,
6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Looking to take a shot.
No.
And it slips through his fingers.
Stick it in there.
That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score.
Heck no, we ain't worried
They're
about
not
the clock,
early
brother.
down, still trying to execute their offense, still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Oh my gosh,
He'll
freaking.
go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game
GG's.
to a close. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it.
I'm
you
out,
were
boys.
ready for this team. This is
Austin, have fun at work, bro. Anybody else that's at work,